Hey everyone, I guess everyone is feeling good at this morning time. Sorry for bringing you all into this live stream right now. So today we will be looking at a couple of things and starting with the whole environment setup. Then we will be doing the project setup. Husky is something that actually helps us in making sure every single code that we write is valid, syntactically correct, etc. So it just helps us. So unless and until the spaces and grammar is perfect, Husky will not allow you to commit. So that is exactly what Husky does. So I had someone called Priyadarshini Chettiar to look into it. I haven't heard back from her. So once she is on the channel, like she's right now watching this live stream, it would be nice if she lets us know what is happening with that and we can start with that. Then we will also go through the React basics, the setting up of the environment and other things. Then finally we will do a router setup. Once the router is set up, we can create all the different pages that we are planning to do, and once all these things are set up, we can assign each and every one. Whoever is here on the live stream, we can just quickly assign the uh, issues or like roles for that. Okay, so this is the complete plan. So are you all excited? Let's start with something. Okay, so whoever is here, we will just make sure we are giving the issues to them. So that is what exactly we are going to do right now. Okay, so without further delay, I'm just going to share my screen. So can you all confirm me that you're able to see the screen? How many of you are watching right now? I'm just going to put a small message in the Discord saying like, right. Thanks, Dave. Yeah. Hey, Salma. Superb. Okay, let's go on with the stuff here. So the first thing is, once you have these things, right? GitHub.github and .gitignore. These two things are actually related to what we were working on in. But before that, let's quickly look at the pull requests. There are like a couple of pull requests that are completed. So let me see if I can find anything that is complete or like, okay, we can also do a small pull request thing. So looks like Gaurav has actually done this. So I'm just gonna say like, since the other person hasn't responded, let's make this. So I don't wanna, I gave a chance to others as well, so I want to keep it fair. So we'll do a squash commit here. So the only change I wanted is like, I don't want this empty line, which I can directly go ahead and fix it. So where are the double line things? Oh, and this is our current meeting, project environment and the setting. So remove empty lines and let's directly commit it. So looking at the number of changes, I just need to refresh this page. Cool. There is only one thing added. Review, approve, bam, that's done. So let's squash it and merge it. So mentors are active, but at the same time, I don't want to disturb them for the small things. So I just left that as such. Okay, why is this still, what is this one? Let's see, what is this? Okay, this is about the trailer information and this is still not completed yet. Okay, so we had got this one and this is supposed to be another different thing. Okay, I'll just go ahead and edit this as well. So looks like the person is not responsive again. So we have like a lot of empty spaces and stuff like that. So this is the introduction part. So we had an introduction thing somewhere else, because it was this one, right? Intro video. So we could do this, and the preview looks like something like this. Okay, I hope it doesn't look so bad. So yeah, this is gonna go to this one, and this has been changed. Okay, cool. Let's see how this works, and if this is going so big, I'm just gonna change it to smaller one. So we can do fixed empty lines and updated URL. So once this is done, we can just click on the files changed again to see the latest one, and we do have the perfect one here. So unfortunately, there needs to be another line here which was left. So let's make the line here as well. So we had this, and line number 15 needs another line. Add a new paragraph. These things needs to be done by the, as soon as your PR is confirmed, like if there are any kind of like inputs are given, please try to finish this. The main reason why I'm doing these things is myself is like once I start working on the tech stuff, these things will get a lot of merge conflicts. I don't want that to happen. So let's go ahead and give the label as GSSOC 21 documentation. And I was about to give level 1, but I'm going to give level 0 because the timing was missing. So that's one thing. So we have removed these things. This is outdated, and this is fine. So that looks perfect. So I can just squash it and merge it. Trailer information of GSSOC added. Whoa. So when you're giving the commit messages, please try to give the right ones as well. So let's merge it. Cool. That's been merged too. So congrats, whoever is getting the points. Okay, so contribution steps. Definitely it's just one single file, I believe. One single file modified. Diksha has done really an awesome job. And if you see this, other than this one, everything is actually images. And Diksha, if you're on the live stream, let me have a quick look who's there. Hey, there are so many people. Hi Selma, hi Smriti, hi Suraj, sorry Suraj, Harsh, hey Saloni, Nitish, hello everyone. Okay, sure, can you all bring all our other people onto the live stream, please? So that would be helpful for us. And people who are asking about the leaderboard, again, so this is what I keep getting, like it's broken. So I keep saying that this one is broken. So please don't raise it as a complaint. And we are trying to fix it. I'm trying to fix it very hard. I've got a hard time with GitHub APIs, and it's going really crazy. So I'm just trying my level best. Cool. So that's been done, and I just need to bring everyone again. I'm just going to use the everyone tag in here. Please join. Okay, cool. So coming back to what we are doing. So this one is really awesome, and it's really good. Whatever Diksha has done. The only problem here is a couple of things. All these things should not be HTML, it should be Markdown. And another thing, we don't need the width 100%. That's completely fine. It will be managed by GitHub. Even if you put width anything here, it is not going to work. So that is main thing. And the funny part was the instruction was different, and what Dikshit or the okay, who is this actually? Diksha. What Diksha has done is totally different. So we did all these things are cool, super cool. The only problem here is she said that use username at github.com, but she cloned it without that one. So that's a bit not the right way to do. So that's one thing. And the next thing which I saw with Diksha's mission is this is something personal for Diksha. So Diksha, you have got your desktop also inside Git. So I believe you have did a Git init in your root folder. It is completely wrong, and I guess a lot of people I know who's even in the chat has got that done, and it might later on screw up with literally your computer whole computer. Like literally you will run out of space because Git is going to take care track every single file that is getting changed. So this one, right? So desktop, the it is one of the systems folder, so even that has a Git thing. So you probably you have made a Git init on your home directory or something like that, or on the root directory. Try to check that out and make sure it is clear. And otherwise everything seems to be really brilliant, really awesome. You added the Git remote upstream correctly. Wow, this is one of the nice ways. So here again, so when you try to do the Git remote -v, you should be able to see the 9399 at github.com in these two things. But yeah, that's something which I always ask everyone to do, because I'm lazy and I want you all not to suffer by putting a lot of username and passwords every single time. So that is one thing which I wanted to say. Yes, and another thing, thanks Devraj. Devraj is one of the admins as well and GSSOC. So yes, please have a look at the FAQ channel for this one. Okay, so apart from these things, git pull upstream main will actually, yeah, this is fine. Okay, this is cool. So this works. Git checkout, perfect, excellent. I guess this is by far it is really good. It's really perfect. And when you're doing this hash things, so let's have a quick look at how she has given the contribution part here. So okay, so if we go to the conversation here, again this is wrong actually. So this should be hash 61, so that this gets linking the issue. So I'm not sure if so this should be given a clear answer as well. So this needs to be changed as well. So apart from these things, all these things are perfectly fine. So cool. So let's go ahead. So who's ready for the tech stuff right now? And let's start with this. So I'm not merging this as of now because it has only one file that is not going to affect us. And okay, so I guess we did add this. For some reason it is not working. Okay, yeah, because we did not link it. So I'm just gonna get rid of this assignee and add Gaurav's, because Gaurav's was the one which we closed. Let's close the issue. Thank you. Cool. So the next thing that we are going to do is, yeah, we also need to do the basic wireframes. I believe people who are working on the design team are doing something. So Spring Dot, this person, Akanksha Priya, was willing to do this. So Devraj, I know that you are on the chat live stream. So would you like to talk to her and see how we can go ahead with doing the wireframes? Should one person do everything, or should a couple of people do a couple of things? So it's up to you. So Devraj, you are also one of the team for this one. So please take care of that. And now let's go ahead. So we have just added 7 minutes ago. So now if we have a look at this one in the normal view, it looks okayish for me. Like, I really feel this is perfect. What do you think? What do you all think? Like, is this a good README documentation? So if we open this one, it really goes to our, yeah, the introduction part, which is cool. Okay. So we have still methodology left. We'll be using the Husky and other things for the deployment part. Right. And we have got our dynamic contributors list as well. So whoever has contributed to this has a face here. So that is cool as well, right? Okay. So yeah, let me quickly check the comments. Thanks, Devraj. Devraj, you are awesome. Thank you. Okay. So without further delay, let's open up the Visual Studio Code. I'll quickly explain what exactly is happening, and I'll also tell you all like what needs to be done, etc. Okay, so that is one thing which I'm gonna do. And apart from that, let's see if there is anything else we can do. And okay, so checking other. Okay, so okay, let's go ahead. So we will start with the basic thing. We have got a new window here, or actually we should be going with the existing one. Let me try to get that. So we have got um not these things. Open recent. Do we have? Oh, wow, I couldn't find it. Okay, let me try getting it manually. So for people who are wondering, it for now it is just having only these two files. So there are no other files that are there right now. And um, let's do something here. So first thing, I'll just explain about what all things are there in the extensions. Okay, so I've got a couple of extensions here. The first one being, okay, this is a theme, so we don't care much about the themes. So I've got like ES7 React Redux extension. This is really helpful in one way. Like uh, it is going to help us with creating a React application in Fly. So for example, if you are using say if you want a class component or something like that, if I put RCC, immediately I'll get the class component quickly. And RCE, I'll get an export class with this one. So all these things are very much helpful. So if I want a functional component, all I need to do is RAFCE and I get all these things. So that's one thing. ESLint along with Prettier is going to help us in creating the best code possible. So for example, if I have like const a equal to it's a function that takes B and C, and that returns b dot map, and it has d comma e, or maybe like it just has d with just this one, and it's gonna do d of c. And then if I do something like this, and actually what I'm doing is like I'm gonna do a like this. Okay, so this doesn't make much sense here, right? So what does this say? Comma is expected. Okay, so if I do something like this, it is a valid JavaScript, but it doesn't look like it is. We can see anything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this, just paste it here. It automatically does everything for us. Like for example, wait, this is actually a bad example. So what I'm gonna do is I can do another thing like say d dot for each, and here I can do um, dd of c. So if I do that like this, I don't know why it is not actually trying to put it in a bigger way. So okay, but still, but you get it, right? So it's gonna do really a nice job when we try to make things out. Okay, next thing is gitlens. Gitlens is one of the best things for tracking the changes and stuff like that. For example, if you see this one, this small animation that they have given here, so we can clearly see that it's going to show who actually did that and when it was done. And it also does a lot of things. So this is very helpful, very handy when you're trying to see who actually edited this code, so that you can, if you have any questions or something like that, you can go ahead and ask them. Okay. And the next thing is otherwise I guess that's it. So gitlens is like just again cosmetic thing. So Prettier, ESLint, are the main things, and we have some kind of like prettier configuration as well. So for example, if I'm doing this one, like let's go ahead and let's do the same thing. Okay, so I open prettier here. Okay, so look at this. This is the ultimate configuration of prettier that's being used at the moment. So this is the same configuration that I have added in one of the issues as well, I believe. So let me go to the issues, and let's go to the last one, prettier on commits and builds. So this is the issue about having it working on the commit level. And if I try to command F and do this, yes, that's the same thing. So it uses the couple of things here. And one more thing, if you want to have the exact setup of mine, what you can do is the settings is what will make everything work. So you can export or import the settings by this JSON file, and this JSON file is um, available in my website here. Like if you try Praveen dev environment, the first one is this one, the first link is this, and you can clearly see that in 16th part, so you can actually get the exported dot file, and if you click on the raw, you get the same thing here, which is there here. Okay, so that's exactly what I wanted to tell first, the initial stuff I wanted to tell this. And let's go ahead and start working on the setting up of React.js and other things. So since we have made this into a full stack stuff, so we are going to use Node.js and everything. So now it is no more a front end application. It is going to be a full stack application. Whoever wants to work on the front end part, you can work on the front end part. Whoever would like to work on the back end part, you may as well take just the back end part. So you don't need to work, if you don't know both the parts, you don't need to work completely on the whole thing. If you like to work on anything, like it's completely flexible here at the moment, and try to make use of it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to create a new issue. So I'll also follow the same Git flow. So let's go to the issues. Or is there anyone who is here want to create an issue for me? So Harsh is asking, is it a formatter? If you mean prettier, yes, almost. Yes, almost. Prettier is actually a formatter. Technically, it's a syntax beautifier, something like JS beautifier. But yeah, it's kind of like indentation and formatting, something like that. Okay, so who's going to create an issue for me to create the basic steps so that I can start working on that too. So I'm just gonna go with the same flow as what people generally do. So yeah. Anyone who is ready to create an issue, or is it gonna be just me? Just say yes and then go ahead and create the issue, because I'm not sure whether I should be waiting or I should just start doing something. Or if there is anyone who has any other questions, please go ahead and ask your questions as well. Okay, so Devraj is going to create an issue for me. So being he is a mentor, or like he's an admin. Go ahead. So Devraj, what all things that we are supposed to do right now? Exactly. Yeah. Right. So set up the so maybe the title could be like set up the basic app and routing. Yes, Saloni, we are in the design phase right now, but the thing is, currently we need someone to work on the code as well, right? The moment design is ready, if we start coding at only that time, it's gonna go bore. Like it's gonna take a long time, and there will be a lot of people who are going to be stuck with doing nothing or something like that. That's the reason I thought let me do it parallelly. That's why we have this meeting. And Harsh, sorry man, you are just a few seconds late. Devraj already said this. So Devraj, go ahead, create the issue, and I'm just waiting for that. And any other questions, I'll see. Like, let me answer that too in the meantime. So Saloni is one of the Scrum Masters as well, right? Yeah. So you have to be very active now. Cool. Super. Can everyone please tell this one? Are you a front end person? Are you a back end person? Or are you a full stack person? Can you just everyone who is watching this, can you please put in your name so that I'll make sure the assignment is correct? Because how many of you are front end? How many of you are back end? How many of you are full stack? Just type in this one word, okay? Front end, back end, or full stack. Okay. So Saloni is full stack. Boom. Yes. Who's next? Front end, back end, full stack, and design as well. Okay. Pavan is front end. Harsh is full stack. Hey Gaurav. Yes, you are late, man. I'm really sorry. You just missed a couple of things. It's all right. Okay. Just tell your stack: front end, back end, full stack, design. Should we also add another person? Content. Okay, so this guy added an issue without a description. I'm gonna kill him, but unfortunately he's a admin, so I'm not gonna do anything. So set up the basic. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. So I'm just gonna edit this, get rid of my name, and I'm gonna do this one. So already we have got this YouTube with the couple of stuff here. So I'm just gonna add that one. So these are the things. Bro, you should have actually copied from the YouTube description, bro. So look at this. Everything is here. Hey, Praveen Science, please create these as a base to work on. As simple as that. So environment setup, project setup, Husky setup, React basics, router setup, skeleton for files. Okay. So as a good designer, Devraj, I need you to like slightly help me with the list of files as well, so that we can start working on them too. Okay, cool. So let's close this one. Let's close this one. We have got this one installed. So we have got the README here. The README doesn't make any sense here. So if we click on open preview, we can see that it looks really nice. So cool. That actually looks nice, right? Any questions with respect to the? Okay, this looks like it's looking nice, but the problem is this is old. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly go to the thing, do a git fetch. We'll see if what is the current. Oh, really? 3 different commits each. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna do git reset hard. Oh, I'll just take a backup for now. So this is the way I take backup. I'm just gonna do main backup. Main. So it's just behind and it can be fast forwarded. Git pull, boom, that's done. So now I believe this file will be better. So open preview. Let's close this guy. Bridging the gap. Cool. I don't see a difference. Not much. Okay, we do see this. Wait, yeah, it's true. I don't see a difference. I was expecting that introduction with the image and other things, right? What happened to that? We have pull request 2, contribution steps added. That's fine. So if we go to this code, it has this one, right? Has this one, this particular picture. Right. Created by developers. What's the problem here? Is it working? Yeah, it works. Line number 12, created by developers. It's not working, right? Created by developers. developers. I see totally something different. Can someone tell me what exactly is happening here? Okay, so created by developers comes just right after the badges. Yes, it is not there. This is like totally different. Um, introduction is coming. So where is the introduction? Introduction is here, which is interesting. Never trust VS Code for Markdown. Okay, so what we will do is let's reveal this in Finder. Try to open with Typora. In Typora, it looks fine. Okay, cool. So in Typora, it looks perfectly fine. So this is what I was trying to look at, and this is perfect. And the next thing is we do have this contributors list as well, and it looks like image load has failed, which is perfectly fine. And if we try to do the preview here, yeah, here this works fine. I don't know whether we have to refresh the preview or something like that. So let me try doing something like, hey, hello, something like this, and then do the open preview. There you go. Now if I just revert the changes, so I can revert the changes this way. Yep, let's cut the changes. Cool, that works. Okay, it's just VS Code behaving weird, which is completely fine. So the first thing that we are going to do is let's go look at the issue, what is happening right now. So this is not the issue. We'll go to the issues 9, set up the basic, right? I'll go to assign myself. All right, so this issue is number 86. So the first thing is, let me first pull the code from the upstream branch. Since my branch is the same as the upstream branch, I don't need to do the git pull part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a git checkout branch number 86. 86, right? 86. What do you mean by this branch? It has initial React setup. Cool. So this is what is gonna become as a thing. Okay, let's quickly have a look at it. Front end design, front end UI UX, front end design, full stack. Cool. So we have got really a nice list of people here, so who are good at front end and design. So what Prabhat, what does it mean by Chatra? I don't understand that. Okay, I don't get it. So that's fine. Let's carry on. So the first thing which I'm going to do is I'm going to create 2 folders, which is one for the server side, one for the client side. Okay, so let's do take client. So it is in the client. Now here, what we are going to do is I need to create a React application. So creating a React application, you can use Node. Okay, so before that, I would like everyone to make sure that you have Node.js installed in your system. If not, what I would suggest is go to nodejs.org and awesome, Himika. Thanks for telling us. Okay, go to nodejs.org and get the latest LTS version, not this one. Just go to the LTS version because it is far more stable. Okay, so that is one thing. So once you have installed it, you can check the version of Node by checking node-v. So it says 10.19.0. I have to upgrade it. I know I'm like more than 4 levels behind. So let's do it later. And then if you see npm, you have to get the 6 version, and npx should have the same version as npm, which is 6.13.14. So what exactly is this npm and npx? I have explained already. I'll give a quick explanation. So npm is node package manager. npx is node package executor. What npm and npx does is, so if you are doing npm install package name, then you do package name parameters, then do npm uninstall package name for those packages that doesn't require to be installed permanently. So for those things you will be using this one. For example, the best example is like you download a setup file and then you install it by clicking next finish. So that exactly what it does. So instead of doing all these things, you can just do npx package name params. That's exactly what we are going to do here. Our package name is going to be create react app, and the params is going to be a dot because we are going to use it inside the client system. Okay, so that's exactly what we are going to do. So any questions about npm and npx, please let me know. I'll just give a couple of seconds. And folks, whoever is watching this, if you haven't clicked on the like button, just go ahead and click on the like, please. Thank you. Okay, I see not many questions. No questions. Harsh. Sukanta, yes, we can. Okay, it's up to you to use yarn or npm. So I'm using npm. I'm comfortable with the npm. So that's the only thing. Yeah. So in case if you are more familiar with yarn, just go ahead and use it. Don't merge the log file alone in case of yarn. So we have package.log.json. So that alone should be okayish. And right, let's go on. So cool. No questions. So let's start with the same thing. I'm just going to copy this part. I'm going to paste this here and press enter. This will take a huge long time. So I'm just going to leave this open. And this also depends on your computer's configuration, how speed your computer is, how fast your internet connection is, and also whether you're using Windows or non-Windows machine. Non-Windows machine, it is faster. Windows machine, it is a bit slower. Don't ask why, because Node, React, almost all these things are mainly done for the Unix based missions. So that's the main reason. So let's wait. So what happens here is, it first, I told you, right? It is going to run a setup file and then it will delete the setup file. The setup file is CRA template. Using the CRA template, it is going to install 3 to 4 different components. One is packages. One is React, one is React DOM, another thing is React scripts, and then that will be installed with the CRA template. So if you open the client, you have like this huge big node modules part. So it's going to link a lot of things. So if you open node modules, you will see a lot of things here. So then it creates a package.log, then it creates a public. I know it's gonna screw up this whole thing. So 5k changes. So it's going to create the git ignore file as well. Oh, okay, the git ignore file is already here. So definitely it should not have that many changes. So if I go here and click on this refresh page, it should show only 18 changes here. All the changes will be inside this node modules. So if we have a quick look at this one, oh wow, it is completed. So what this says is success created the client at this one inside the directory. We are already inside the directory. You can run several commands. So let's try running the command and see. But before anything, I want to create a commit here at this point. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is what did we do? Installed React client app using CRA. CRA is create React application. Okay. So I just did that. So we are having a clean directory. So what I'm going to do now is we have the git ignore and we have everything here. Okay. So all we need to do is let's go open this website, do npm start here, press enter. I'm not touching anything. My hands are here. It automatically opens the browser and it opens up the page as well. Okay. So let's wait for the page to load. Boom. So it says edit src/app.js and save to reload. Okay. So that is what is happening here. So before that, let me quickly have a quick look at any comments that we have got. Yeah, you can use yarn and oh wow, no comments, no questions. Great. Okay, let's continue. So cool, we have got our React application ready. Okay, so the first thing that we are going to do is, in a quick stuff, we are going to rearrange all the files that are there here. So inside the src folder, let's reveal this on Finder, or open it using your Explorer. So I create a couple of folders, one for components. Sorry, I'm not able to maximize this window. Then we have styles. Then we have assets. Then we have services. Then we have tests. And finally, there's nothing else. That's it. All these things. So first thing is what we are going to do is app.css. It's supposed to go to the styles, but now it is going to go to the trash. Okay, the moment it happens, you can see that this is gone. So if you see the website as well, it will say a fail to compile, a big red color stuff. Okay, this is a compile time error and it will not work. So we are going to do a lot of things right now. So app.js, again, you'll be getting a different error now. So I'm just gonna rearrange app.js to go into the components. Look at it. It cannot find app.js. Okay, cool. So next thing is app.test.js. Where should it go? I believe a couple of people guessed it right. Yes, it is going to go to the test folder. Index.css, let's get rid of it. Go to the trash. Logo.svg, React logo is really cute. We don't need it. Go to the trash. Never touch these three files. Okay, index, report web vitals, and setup tests. These three files are supposed to be there always. So let's not touch these things. So now we need to go ahead and fix all the mess we have changed. So if we go to the index.js, so before that, let's kind of like disable this one. Index.js, we have to get rid of this CSS file, and app is not exactly here. So let's make this as components/app. Okay. So right now it should be fine. Again, it's going to say app.css is not found. So let's go into this one. And technically, we don't need all these things. So what I'm going to do is, this is going to be the main file, right? This is the main application file. So I want a class component for this. So I'm going to do RCE maybe. And then app is okay. So I don't need to export it here. So this one, I want to do it as .app. So I get like 4 things are same: app.js, app, class name app, and export default app. Okay. So here I'm going to put like hello dev turnship. And I believe it works. So since we broke a lot of things, it needs to like restart, and we have got everything here. So I would require you to install this thing called as React Dev Tools. So this is React Dev Tools. It is available in the Google Chrome web store. So if you click on inspect element, you would be able to see something called as components here. You can see the app here. It has some props. It has some states. So if I try to use a state and open something and say like hello as world and save it. Now you can see that the state is hello world. So you get it right. So what exactly is happening? So you can actually debug everything. So if you want to see the content of the world here, like so content of hello here, so you can use this dot state. So whenever you are using this braces, it is going to become a JavaScript part. So whatever, any JavaScript part, you can use it here. Okay. So I'm just going to put this dot state dot hello. It's going to say hello dev turnship world. So I click on this app, and then instead of this word, I'm going to say someone's name here. Whose name should I put here? Yeah, app.js and app.jsx are both same, and Facebook recommends to use JS, not JSX. Okay, so whose name should I put here? Someone say me, or someone say their name, so that I'll just add that, and I'll show you how it actually works. Like just to give you a shout out. Vanshika Pandey. Cool. Okay, so let's use Vanshika's name. Vanshika Pandey. Boom. So this is actually, it's going to affect everywhere. So here it affects, everywhere it gets affected. Okay, so that's how React works. For basics of React. Oh, by the way, I guess in a couple of minutes or a couple of hours, we are having the 30 days of React as well. So let me see when it is scheduled. And Vanshika is going to be the co-host today. So let's see what time this one is. We are going to do the slow mode in Discord. So we still have 1.5 hours for this, which is cool. So How many of you will be ready or excited to look at this one? So this is going to be like awesome, folks. So Vanchika, have you brought in um, all your 5,000 friends on for this one? Please say yes. Okay. So this is not the time to look at this one. So I'll just go ahead and start working on this. So one more repository which I wanted to say is um, it's called Bootstrap React helpers. Almost all the Bootstrap based stuff is there in this one. Like for example, we have card element, we have containers, we have headers, etc. So I'm just gonna take only this header part. So I'm also gonna create another folder, so called Bootstrap or something like that, so that it might help us. But before that, let me get rid of the state. Let me get rid of this one. So for now, it's just going to say hello devturnship. So we just cleaned up and reorganized the mess that is caused by React. And the problem here is these folders, right? Assets, services, and styles, they won't be available. So what I'm going to do is inside the assets, I'm going to create a new file called getkeep.getkeep. Okay. The same way there will be one on this one, .getkeep. And for the styles, anyway, I'm just gonna create a thing. So no need to worry about the styles. We will be adding some more commits on this. So we'll be doing it. Okay, cool. So the next thing that we are going to do is, again, reorganized. Okay, before we organized everything, we have forgotten to check the test file. So I'm just going to quickly check the test file. So this test is for unit testing, and I'm not going to stress upon this one. We are not going to write any unit test or something like that. So if I do git npm test or yarn test for people who are using yarn, it's going to say, oh sorry, I need to go to the client and do npm test. It's going to fail, obviously. You know why? Because this particular file is not available. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix the place. So now if I try to run the test, it is not actually finding anything called React. So I'm just going to copy this hello devturnship, make it pass, and then make this happy, and then we are going to completely forget about this test file as well. Okay, so that is done. So what we are going to do now is we will try to do reorganized and removed clutter from CRA. Okay, so for people who are going to do it again, so you all not don't need to do all these things. All you need to do is pull the latest version and then do a npm install, and then you are done with it. Okay, or yarn. It is yarn install or just yarn. I don't know whether what is the start command for it and what is the install command in yarn. So anyone who is yarn people, you can actually do it. And I believe there is one person who was very enthusiastically wanted to raise this issue about um, installation and running section. I already assigned this for Akanksha. Akanksha, are you here? Akanksha, if you are here, this is going to be yours. And you have seen all these things, how you need to do. If you are not here, then this particular issue is going to go to other person. So whoever is going to pick up, like, let's wait for Akanksha to say she already raised, because she raised this issue. I really wanted to give it to her. So let's wait. If Akanksha is not listening back or like is not available after a couple of minutes, we are going to give this to other person who is going to pick it up. Okay, so that's how it is fair, right? So that's exactly what we are going to do. So who's this Akanksha? We have got a lot of Akankshas here. Any Akankshas yet? Okay, her full name is Akanksha Priya Spring Dot. Okay, I guess she's Spring Dot actually. Are you on the live stream for the assignment of this issue that you raised, or it's gonna go to other people? Okay, so we'll just wait for another few seconds, and if she is not responding, it is up for grabs, folks. So this is about the installation and running section. Okay, so whatever we did right now is that, and inside the code you could see that there is introduction, agenda, easy onboarding, bridging the gap, couple of favors, motivation, methodology, video links, resources, then GS associate participation, one to contribute, the contribution guidelines, then levels and points are here. Then we have the product information, we have the screenshots. We have not got any screenshots. Tech stack is here, and installation and running, this is here. Okay, so after the product information, the installation and running is here. The team, we have like team scrum masters and admins and mentors. We have all these things there. Then we have got contributors list. That's the complete team, which is cool. Okay, so we will be completing this part, installation and running part, and we can start with system requirements. um okay, I'm just gonna update this one. Okay, so um if you're here on the live stream, you may start working on this. We need the following. So first we will start with system requirements, then we will be doing the installation and setup, then running the code. Do we need anything else? Please let me know. Is there anything else that can be added? So I've just actually put like this. If you're in the live stream, you may start working on this, or it might go to another person who is claiming in the live stream. So whoever is claiming at the end of this live stream, you are going to get this one. So I'm going to reassign to you or something like that. So again, Nisha, you tried, you wanted to participate, you keep saying you want to pick up, but I told let's go take this up, and you said yes, and I assigned to you, and we had more than 10 hours, but you did not finish it. So I had to assign it to Gaurav, and then the issue was closed in the other pull request. Okay, so unfortunately, you have to be quick in responding as well. So a lot of mentors and project admins will also expect this. If this is unfair, please let me know, and let me quickly check the YouTube comments. Smriti, Pavan, Nidhi Singh. So okay, Pavan Kumar was the first one who actually said actually gave this. So I'm just gonna give the link here. So sorry, Nidhi Singh, I'll find something out for you. Okay, Pavan Kumar was the first person. So Pavan Kumar, go and comment there. So I'm just gonna give this one. So if you're here in the live stream, you may start working, or this might go to another person. Pavan, should we wait for another few seconds? What if Akanksha is there and she's not talking or something like that? I have also messaged her on the Discord, but no response yet. So let's wait, or how should we do it? Okay, looks. Hey, Diksha is here. Hey, Diksha. Diksha, did you find the comments useful? Like whatever comments I have told you about the pull request that you raised. You did an excellent, awesome, insane work. Thanks a lot from the bottom of my heart. It was really awesome. Thank you so much, Diksha. I guess yes. I don't see anyone who is going to claim this anymore. So, Pavan, go ahead. Come and respond here. Just put a small comment here. I'll reassign this to you. So I want a an absolute awesome way of doing things. So go ahead. Once we are completed with the live stream, then maybe you can do it. Okay. So I'm just gonna unassign, or else I'll just wait for another few seconds. What if she comes up? Ashutosh, Pawan asked it before you. I'm really sorry. No worries, Diksha, but you did an absolutely awesome job. Thanks. Okay, cool. So let's wait for Pawan to pick this up. Pawan, if you're not messaging here, you might also lose it. Come on, I sent you the link. Go ahead, add, say like I'll pick it up from the live stream or something like that. Only then I'll be able to see your name here. Okay, or else I won't be able to see your name here. Pawan, go ahead, add your comment. Okay, super. So let's go ahead with what we are trying to do. So first thing is we have fixed all these things. The next thing that we are supposed to do is we need to create the branding part. So look at this. It says React app with some kind of like a crazy what do you call this one? This icon is not the right icon that we are looking for, right? We have the icon here. This is the one with the background. This is the one without the background. So we will use this one. Okay. So let's try using this one. And for that, what I'm gonna do is I really hope this one is like 512. Oh, it's not 512, but it's okay. Fine, we'll use it as 512. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is I need 3 files to be on this. So if we go here in the public directory, we have logo 192, logo 512, and favicon.ico. Okay, so for generating the favicon, what I'm gonna do is there is this website called favicon generator by the same name. Okay, let's look at if Pawan has asked. If Pawan has not asked, the next one on the queue is Ashutosh. Okay, Pawan, the time is over for you. Ashutosh, go ahead and pick it up. Enjoy. The thing will be yours if whoever comments first. Okay, so in that particular issue, I've just given the issue link. Just go ahead and comment it out. Sorry, just claim it for yourself. So I'm just going to use the internship.png here, and I'm just going to generate only the 16x16 favicon. Okay, maintain image dimensions is fine because this is actually a square image. Do not include, just telling do not include. That's it. Okay, that's cool. So we have got this one. I'm just going to click on download generated favicon. We have got this. It actually looks like the favicon. Really nice. Okay, now what we are going to do is along with this one, I'm going to get the other files as well. So this one needs to be copied and pasted. So this one is logo 192 and another one is logo 512. And we have our favicon here as well. Okay, so we have got these 3 files. All these 3 files need to go to this folder. Okay, so right now let me do one thing. I'm just going to keep this open. I'm just going to replace all these 3 things on top of this. Gonna click on apply to all. Just keep watching this part. Okay, so keep watching this part. Clicking on replace, it's going to replace this whole thing. Perfect. So we got our favicon replaced, which is perfect. And the next thing is also, we can also check the open graph thing. Doesn't show us here. Okay. Let's carry on. So we have got all these 3 icons replaced. So replaced the favicon and logo. Then the next thing is the branding part. So public, we have this index.html. So this is where everything comes up. So I'm just gonna do a quick save here. So so that it looks better. Oh, wow, commented. Sorry, man. Ashutosh, better luck next time. It's not like better luck next time. So Pawan has got it first. So Eliza, perfect, man. Pawan got it first. Sorry, it's just like what? 6 seconds, man. Ashutosh, you just lost it in 6 seconds. Eliza, right? Wins it. You have like Pavan, you have got like 10 hours to finish this. Okay, so that I'll look at 8 o'clock in my time, and it's yours. Cool, man. So let's remove this and let's give Eliza the chance. So it's going to be level 0, and it has the correct tags here because I'm doing the leaderboard, so I know exactly what tags I need to use. So please, everyone, just follow this tagging convention, label convention. So yeah, then not much issues will be there. Cool. So let's do this. Let's go back to our devturnship. We need to change this to devturnship. So let's try changing that. So the first thing will be this one, devturnship. So what all things that we are changing here? Um, Updated the branding part. So the first one is updated the title. Then what next? We need to added fonts. So first thing is I want to have 2 fonts here. So let's go to fonts.google.com. One is Open Sans and one is Montserrat. Open Sans. So we have got this one. We'll use light. We'll use light italic. We'll use regular italic, semi-bold italic. Okay. So we can use the CSS file here. And almost after this manifest thing, we'll just add the link. Let's add this one. Cool. The next thing is Bootstrap. Okay. So added Bootstrap CSS. Get bootstrap.com. Let's use the latest version possible. So we'll go with the 4.6.x, and this is going to be it. So it has also the integrity, but we don't want to use the integrity here. A lot of people would like to use the integrity part, but it doesn't make much sense. So we are not using it. Okay, so we have got the Bootstrap and other things. So you can see that this whole thing looks very bad, right? So let's keep changing all these things. So we added the Bootstrap, we added the fonts. Anything else in the branding part that we need to do? Oh, Priyanshi, you missed a lot. Hey, the main reason why I'm using VS Code is it has literally everything. See, first thing, it has guitar. Second thing, it has terminal. Third thing, it has file explorer. What else I need? I don't even need a markdown viewer. It is broken, but still it works, right? So we have this markdown, open preview. Markdown viewer is also there. Everything is there in VS Code. I don't need anything else other than VS Code. That's the reason I'm very happy with using VS Code. And for opening terminal, it's all built in here. You just click on terminal, click on new terminal, and Git. Click on this. You have Git everything here. Okay. So anything that we yeah. So the thing is like, sorry, I guess it was not displayed. Okay, so if you want file explorer, it's there here, number 1. If you want terminal, it's there here, number 2. Everything is here. Okay, if you want prettier, everything is here. Git, you have here. Git history, everything is here. Every single damn thing that you want is here. If you want markdown preview, even that is here. If you go here, open preview, boom, we have our readme in a nice awesome preview way. Okay, so everything is available in VS Code. So that is the reason. VS Code is just not a source code editor. Everything is there in VS Code. It's like an IDE. It is like an IDE. It is not an IDE. Okay. All right, cool. So let's go ahead. Let's try to commit this one. I guess I don't have anything else. If you also not have anything else, I'm going to just commit this one. It's about the branding part. It's been done. Cool. So if you see status, git LLG or something like that, yep, we have got these many things. So co-authored, this is the last one, and this is mine, right? So it has like install, create, app, reorganized, replaced fave icon and logo, updated the branding part. We added the title, we added the fonts, we added the Bootstrap, CSS, etc. Okay, those things are all done here. Cool. What next? So before doing anything, in case if you might think like, what if someone else has actually pushed the code or something like that? So what you need to do is git pull rebase origin master in your case, it is going to be upstream. So if I do it, the current branch is up to date. So in case if someone has actually added something, let's see if someone has actually did something here with respect to pull requests. No pull requests are open. For contacting, email ID should be provided. Tanya, are you there in the live stream? Why did you raise this issue? Let's see. Are you in the live stream? Why did you raise this issue before discussing? What kind of, like, I don't understand, what do you mean by this? Okay, for contacting, email ID should be provided. And is your feature related to problem? Please describe. No response. Describe your solution you would like. No response. Describe the alternatives you have considered. No response. Approach to be followed. No response. Additional context. No response. So this is the best example of a worst pull request or worst issue. So are you in the live stream? Okay, let's give the live stream link to Tanya so that we can help her out with that one. Are you in the live stream? Let's discuss one-to-one. And I'm closing this with comment. So at least I'm, I'm considerate and telling like why I am closing this one. So I just closed this comment. Am I? Can everyone say like everyone is going to participate and contribute in this? Can you please tell me if this is rude or not? I hope this was not rude, because we have been putting a lot of efforts, but literally this doesn't make any sense. Completely empty information. Like I'm really disappointed with this particular thing. And if you go to the code as well, the contribution guidelines. So we have got this file, right? So I guess it was Tejan. I guess he actually added this one. So where is our GSSOC? Read the contribution guidelines. Okay, you need to be already registered. The first thing, comment on the issues, can open there. It needs to be verified by a mentor, but please discuss it before that. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to quickly edit this part. Okay. Please discuss with the team once on Discord before opening your issues. We respect all your contributions, whether it is an issue or a pull request. Okay, so on Discord, let's give the Discord link as well here. Okay. Anyone here, anyone listening, is the whole thing okay, going on fine? I'm not able to find anyone who is talking in the chat. So how do I go to the Discord link? Okay, this is the Discord link. So let's try to use this. Let's do a bold. Let's, no, let's do Command K. We can add the URL here. Okay, cool. So let's see. Added an option. Clarified the point on raising issues. Okay, so now I created a new commit on the main branch. Okay, so what happens here is now my branch is actually behind the main branch. Okay, so what is going to happen here is how do you actually update it? So if I do git llg, I'm just going to show you this way. Okay, so let's not use git llg. I'll just put git l. Oh wow, did you see this? It's already here. There is something it shows, right? So there is this one. So now this particular thing needs to be here. Okay, that's what we need to do. So what I'm going to do is I'll just show you here. Okay, so I'm just going to copy this whole thing. Okay, let's go to a new terminal. Let's put it over here. And then let me close this. Let's do the same git pull rebase origin master. My working directory is clean. Really? Oh, wait. I'm supposed to do origin main. I've been doing all these things wrong. Okay, now let's try doing this. Git L. Did you see everything is clean now? Like the whole thing is clean. That's actually clean. What did I message? Git LLG. So even this doesn't have the thing. So if you do here, the clarified head is here. So origin/main is here. Main is here. So we can see that it's actually different, right? So it's in a straight line now. So that's exactly what I was planning to tell. Cool. I don't understand this one. So added intro pitch is here, and the same added intro pitch is here as well. So this main backup can be removed, really. Okay, cool. So git bd main backup can be removed. Git bd Venkatesh. Cool. So everything is now normal. Okay, cool. Thanks. So yes, merge requests, merge conflicts are really a nightmare. So we need to be very, 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 very careful about that. Thanks, Suraj, for supporting me. Hey, Komal. Komal is also here. That's cool. Nice, nice, nice. Let's actually look at that one. Hey, folks. So Spring Boot actually came up. Who is that? Pavan. Sorry, you need to forego to her, man. So should we? You tell me, Pavan. Should we give it back to her? She has not responded, but still, we should actually respect her feedback as well. Okay. So she said like she has got a practical class, so she cannot attend the live stream. Should we give it to her or should we leave it to Pavan? I guess this is a valid request, I believe. What do you say, everyone? Pavan or Akanksha? Pavan or Akanksha? Please let me know what should I say her. 50-50. Okay. Going to Akanksha next. Pavan, what do you think? Pavan, I know that you were very excited about this, but I really need to know your feedback as well. Please let me know a good feedback based on what people say. Needs to be fair. Happy to abide by whatever you say. Her. So everyone says Akanksha so far. Pavan, are you still there? Exams comes first. So okay, everyone says exams. Okay, next time let me know a good time when I can do this so that it will be really helpful for everyone. So Pavan, if you're not replying, I'm gonna give it back to Akanksha. So yeah, I know like maybe Pavan is already going and fixing it. So okay, so let's give it to Akanksha for now. So Pavan, I'm gonna find you a nice, awesome thing. So I want to be fair here. So yes, exams come first. I asked everyone and Pavan. Okay, what is his name again? Eliza as well. And okay, let's quickly do one more check. Nope, Pavan has not responded. And I'd like to reassign it to you back. Eliza, I'll find something nice to you, nice for you. Okay, cool. This is something which I wanted to show to all these people. So this is what happened. So in preview, we can see that everyone says Akanksha. Boom. That's nice. So let's do this comment and let's reassign it. Spring dot. Boom. Hey, this is funny. It's like a one-day match. Okay, cool. So the next thing that we did is we have actually updated with Bootstrap and CSS and all those things. Okay, so let's quickly do another git pull upstream thing. Git pull rebase origin main. All good, cool. Everything is good. Now the next thing that I need to do is I should start working on creating the components for Bootstrap. Okay, so I'll just create a new file, bootstrap/header.js. Okay, so this is actually cool part about VS Code, because when I try to do bootstrap/header.js, it's going to create a folder and then create the header.js, which is super cool, right? So we just did that. And now before that, I also need to update the fonts. These fonts look terrible. So, and we are not using CSS. We are going to use SCSS as we already discussed. So what we are going to do is, where am I? I'm in the client, and okay, we just have an untracked file. npm install node.sas for SCSS support. I already explained about what SCSS is and why we are going to use it. So for example, let's say, and we are all also going to use the emmet as well. So I'm just going to do HTML. Now, how long do you think everyone, it's a question for everyone. Okay, is it done? Is it done? Yeah, it is done. Let's quickly fix this one. So I'm just going to add this one. I'm going to add this one. I'm going to say installed SCSS support, and cool. So now the first thing that I'm going to do is I want to create a website or a HTML page that has this layout. Okay, sorry about this vcom or something like that. I'm just trying my level best to do the thing. So there is a logo here. There is a list of nav items. Nav 1, nav 2, nav 3, nav 4. This is to make sure everyone knows what this particular awesome thing is. And I know a couple of people know it. So to create something like this, the HTML structure looks like this. Okay, so I'm just going to write the HTML structure. So we have a header. This is the complete header. Oh, wait. Then we have a h1 tag. Then we have a tag, right? Yeah, and then it has logo in it. Then we have nav tag. Then we have ul tag. Then we have li tag. Then we have a tag with nav1. Then we have these things copied multiple times. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Just to create the complete HTML part, how long would you all take? That is my question. Please tell me your question. Sorry, how long do you think this whole thing takes? Oh, cool. I'm just writing the, I know this is going to be crazy thing, so I'm just going to writing the comment for her. Check out the live stream after your class. Let me add the live stream link for this. Where do we have the live stream link? Yeah, it is emmet abbreviation, folks. Yes, it is emmet, but we have got. So how long does it take? Yes, you can use emmet abbreviation because yeah, I just wanted to show the demo here. Okay, so it is given to Spring dot as well, so we can just leave this as such. So we'll just go to the thing. So how long for this HTML? Only one person actually said, or two people, like, sorry, only one person. So if you are using Emmet, less than 2 minutes. If you are not using Emmet, it would be 10 minutes. Okay, so let's use Emmet and let's see how long it takes. Okay, so the first thing is the doc type. So we'll start with, okay, sorry. I'll start with this one. Okay, 26. First thing is the doc type. Then I'm gonna go to header. Then we have H1. Then we have A, which says logo. Then we have a navbar. Then we have UL, then we have LI, we have 4 LIs, right? 4, and then it has A, each one has nav 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. 18 seconds. 18 seconds, we are done. I would like each and every one of you to do the same format, okay? So be lazy and try to do this way, okay? How does that sound? Diksha, there is always time to learn and we are learning from each other. So this is your learning part. Enjoy. Awesome. So great. So let's go with the next one. So we will be using Emmet. We will be using all these things. So let's clear all these drawings and all these useless stuff. So I believe everyone knows now what to do. And okay. So first thing is we created, okay, let's see what all things we did. So we installed the SCSS support. We updated the branding part. Everything is done here. Okay, cool. The next thing is, let's go ahead. We have header.js here. Okay, let's start with the header.js. Not like this, like this. So I'm just gonna go to github.com/, oops, I guess we have this one here. Bootstrap React, help us. And let's copy the whole thing. I'll tell you what exactly is happening here. Okay, so we'll go with the header with items or the link. Should we use the link or should we use the items? I guess we will go with the items for the right aligned button. Okay. Should we use right aligned button? What is the difference between this and this? Let me check. I have no clue what I wrote long back. File comparison, blank comparison. I know the files are identical because I haven't done anything. Okay, this is the real header. And this one is the right aligned header. We need to see what exactly is the difference. Oh, we have a YAML auto, we have a MR auto. Great. We'll go with the right aligned buttons then. So I'm just going to copy this whole thing. So let's go back to our VS Code, paste it over here, save it. Now I'll tell you what exactly I'm doing here. Okay. So from one by one lines, I'm going to explain what is this. So if we go to Bootstrap, it is called as navbar. I know this is already available using like something like Bootstrap or something like this, but when we do it ourselves, we will learn better in terms of React and other things. That's the main reason I'm doing this one. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, cool. No questions, right? So this is what the navbar is. In the navbar, what we are doing is like we are creating the same kind of scenario like this. So we have a nav class, navbar expand, etc., etc. All these things are there. In the minimal point of view, it does have just this one, a span class navbar, brand MB0 and H1. But what we have got here is we have got something like this. So just the navbar brand here, and we have link to, and all these things are there. So that is exactly what we have done so far. And this one is the navbar collapse. So if we see the part here, this has collapse, navbar collapse, and we are not using any IDs because IDs are for mainly the DOM access of JavaScript. Since React is not a DOM access way, we are not doing this. Oh, that reminds me, this needs to be fixed as well. So there might be some problems with the DOM accessibility. So let's think about it later. So now we have got items. What items does is, like, we can send the couple of items to this, and we can use something like that for it. And it doesn't have the link, which is perfect. So that's it. That's pretty much it. And the main thing about here is the dark navbar versus light navbar. Who wants dark? Who wants light? Please tell me right now. Let's try creating something on this. How many dark? How many light? So the way we are going to import this is, if we go to our app.js, let's get rid of this one. Let's put, before that, we need to also add the styles, right? So we have got the bootstrap styles. It shows like this. So in the index.js, only one time we are going to import the styles. So what I'm going to do is, here I'm going to create a file called index.scss, and I'm going to import styles index.scss once. Okay, and here we'll use body, and we just need to use the font family as open sans and sans serif for now. Oops. Okay, so that did not really make any difference. So refresh this page. Okay, cool, that worked. Okay, so we have got that one. And for the other components, so we have got the components like this, right? Like, we have components, we have bootstrap, header, etc., and app, etc., right? So we will use like a new file called app.scss, and we will try to import it inside this so that it's smaller. Okay, so this is only for index. Then this comes for the app. So inside the app, we have a header file. Okay, so let's try to create another one, which is header.scss inside a folder called bootstrap, because we are just following the same, like same structure as the styles folder. And now here I'm going to do at import bootstrap / header.scss. You don't need .scss here, so I'm just doing this way. So for this header.scss, I'm going to give margin bottom 15 or something like that. Now I'm saving this, I'm saving this, I'm saving this. Now if I go here, there is nothing here. So let's go back to our app, get rid of this one. Let's try to add a header. It doesn't show you where header is. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do now is, I'm going to kill, okay, let's not kill this. Let's try to import it. Basically import header from bootstrap header. Okay. Now I'm just going to use header, and it's going to be dev turnship. Cool. Light header. Who wants a dark header? How many dark? How many light? Dark, dark. Thanks, Pavan. Thanks for supporting me in this case. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead. Pavan, I'm going to get you another awesome thing to work on. Okay, so don't worry, you are going to get something as well. So there are always a lot of people who are saying header, like a dark header, right? So let's do this. So I'm just going to do a dark as true here, and this is going to be dev turnship light and dev turnship pro. And if I just do a dark true again, we can clearly see that it's just like a couple of seconds, and we can get multiple things, not much changes, right? And we can also see that the size, the CSS also works here. So let's remove all these things. Now what we did here, we just created a header component, bootstrap header component, then We added the styles index. Okay, we created CSS, so CSS for all the components. Okay, and finally we have got what? We have app.js with header. So added. Okay, first thing is here we added the styles, imported the styles in app, and finally, oh no, not exactly, imported the styles in the main script, and finally included a header component. Cool. So that's been done, and let's see how many. There are like so many pull requests. Okay, fine, superb. So that's done. And any questions so far? I'm using functional based components. Header is a functional component. Look at this. This is a functional component. The reason why I'm using app.js as a class component is we are going to use a lot of states here, and people, there are like loads of people who are working on this will be very new to React. So starting with states and props will be very helpful for them. And then we will introduce hooks. We will be introducing hooks in header as well. I will be showing you how hooks in header works, because obviously there is a button in the header. There is supposed to be a button in the header that might use hooks, and I'm also going to update my repository of this one as well. This needs to have a hooks repository as well, so I'm going to do that too. Okay, cool. Any questions so far? Thanks, Pratik, for asking that question. All right, so I guess we are almost time to end this thing, and I'm just gonna try to like push all these things. So I'm just gonna use gp sub, which is actually git push origin, something like that. Okay, so the moment I push that, I could see here in the, oh, not this one. If I go to my code here, it's gonna show me you just created this one. So you just need to click on compare and pull request. Okay. So once you click on compare and pull request, if you are on a fork, it will correctly show across the fork. Okay. So this is going to be setup initial React setup done. And related issue. So the issue number is 86. It should be like this. Okay, not any other way. This is going to tell you like what exactly is the particular comment. Okay, so just make this way, closes this one. Clear description of what all things I did. Okay, so 86, right? So only couple of things have been done. Just the environment setup, project setup. Okay, I'll just copy this whole thing, and this doesn't completely close it. So we need to have a lot of things on this one. So give a clear description which you made. I have made the following. Environment setup has been done. Project setup has been done. Husky setup has not been done. So React basics has been done. Then router setup has not been done. Skeleton for files has not been done. We need to do these maybe tomorrow. What sort of changes you have made? Okay, remove all the comments. It's not a bug fix. Can I tick this? No, I can't. It's not a bug fix. It's a new feature. Yes. Code style update. Yes. Breaking change. Yes. Change requires a documentation update. Kind of. Yes. How has this been tested? Added a single unit test that works, but we are not going to use any. Also, I have manually checked it myself. Okay, so checklist. You have to make sure everything, most of them are checked. My code follows the guidelines. Yes. I've performed self-review. Yes. Commented the code wherever it is required. Yes, it should be wherever. I made corresponding changes to the documentation. No. My changes generated no new warnings. Most probably yes, because like shared array buffer. What is this one? Does it? It is actually creating a warning. So what does this mean? So this is something related to the Chrome browser. I don't think this is something related to our React application. So yeah, it looks fine. Okay, it doesn't do anything. Generates no new warnings. I'll test that prove my effective. Yes. Dependent changes have been merged and published in the downstream modules. Yes, this is very important. Or else you might have some stuff. So we don't have any screenshots, so we will be removing this part. Okay, so that's all has been done. I'm just going to create the pull request. So once this pull request has been created, it looks something like this. So this is linked. So you can see that the linked issues has this one. So successfully merging this pull request will make it work. So we have got a lot of nice things. So I guess I need to use a rebase merge, which is not enabled, which I'm going to quickly enable for this particular thing alone. And if I refresh this page, I should be able to use the rebase merge. So we can do Y. Yeah, we can do a rebase merge here. So once you are doing a rebase merge, you don't need to add anything here. So just wait for some time, and I'm just going to go quickly check the code. Sorry, check the YouTube chat. I'm not in GSSOC. Can I still contribute? Yes, you can, but you won't be getting the goodies of GSSOC. That's the only thing, Pratik. But you are always welcome to contribute. Just let me know that you are not from GSSOC so that I'm not going to label those issues. It will be fine for you. All right. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to click on rebase and merge now. And once this is done, technically that will actually go ahead and close the issue. So we might need to create another issue, which I'll do it like now, saying like, I'm going to reopen this issue again. So reopen issue. Let's fix the rest tomorrow or soon. Okay. So let's reopen this issue and let's do this. I hope this was really helpful for most of you. So let me know if you have any questions or anything so that I can actually clarify you on this. And don't forget, we have got another in a few minutes. We have Vanshika with us, and we'll be doing the 30 days of React day number 26 or something like that. So be there on time. You will be learning something new and something awesome. So how was it so far? Please leave in your suggestions and comments. I'm happy to work with you all, and it's going to be a teamwork. And boom. So anything else? And yeah, so leave your comments here. I'm gonna respond to everyone. And thanks a lot for coming. And let's meet the same way very soon, and let's fix out all the other issues as well. Okay, see you all.